What's up, everybody? This is Panda. Let's talk about this GoPro adapter. So, it is not the adapter. It's the firmware that's causing the camera to not function with the adapter. Now, I speculated this based on my research last night as I continue to research and try to troubleshoot this as a professional at what I do. And what I do here is, but first, if you want to find out, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell icon so you can get notifications when I upload a video or do a live stream. If you want to sponsor or help this channel grow, just subscribe. Financially, you can support it. The links are down in the descriptions below. But with that said, just toying around with this last night was just like bothered me. I took a nap, I took a timeout, and turns out I knew my suspicions was correct. Ever since 1.8 or 1.7, some people had minor issues. I noticed from firsthand with using the adapter with the GoPro 6, using firmware 1.7. That's when I first occurred these problems. When I was traveling from Chicago to New York, that's 2018, that's when I occurred that problem. So, with that said, I knew this was going to be a GoPro issue, and then I got on the phone with GoPro support for about 40 minutes. And I'm going to be honest with you, I was being a little bit unconsiderate because the representative kept upsetting me, and from the knowledge that I know messing with GoPros, the first thing you should have told me was make sure that we have Pro Tools turned on, because without Pro Tools turned on, you cannot enable the adapter to function as an external microphone. But the adapter also gives us secondary support, and that support is power. No, it does not charge the battery, but it continuously uses power from a battery bank. I'm using a battery bank right now with this system. I think it works great. Now, earlier today, I went to a Craigslist seller's house to test the adapter. Guess what? It's working perfectly fine on his GoPro 7 Black firmware 1.8, because the guy said he doesn't know how to update it. He had his friend update it last time, and that was the end of the story. And yeah, and then he asked me to buy it. So I didn't come here to buy it, I just wanted to test to prove my findings. He goes, oh, so you mean that if someone updates his GoPro, it might just do the same? Might just do the same. Correct. So, and this is where we had a conversation about, GoPro. And like their customer service, knowing that they know this issue has been ongoing for years, GoPro still hasn't addressed the bug, which I tried to address in the conversation over the phone, and the representative kept trying to interrupt me as I was trying to speak with him and explain to him, as a consumer, I find that you kind of misled me. If you're going to sell a product that has not had any sticker that says pass on it, you know how you get a product, it has that little sticker that says void with warranty, this has been passed with, approval that it's a working functional product? Well, you don't get that with GoPro. And there's a serial number with the camera, but there is really no pass marker or sticker that indicates that this adapter was passed. So I accused the adapter at first, and then I accused GoPro for not handling the situation about this adapter that's been ongoing for years, for at least 3 years. But GoPro wants you, here's the funny thing, GoPro would love you to still buy the adapter, but they would not. They would not, and they refuse to let third parties make an adapter for their cameras. But they are in competition with others and actually copying from DJI. That's, if I have to say myself, you know, just bit your own butt. GoPro there. That's being a hypocrite. I wish GoPro would let us, or let some third-party name brand make a third-party product for it. But not $50. $50 for something that most content and most articles I read, most forums and messages that I read about this adapter has been about, they think it's DOA, but it has power. I think it's DOA and it has power. Oh, it's not functioning, it's not working. It's firmware, it's bugs. And mind you that GoPro had quite enough time to work on this bug since November 15th, 2019, and it's October 2nd, 2020. You had plenty of time to work out this bug. So think about that for a second there, GoPro. Who are you trying to fool here? Now, let's be realistic here as business and consumer and end user. Do you actually train your staff to understand what hardware they need to actually understand what they're talking about? Because I don't think the representatives knew exactly how to approach this. I get the reference video, I understand the reference video, I understand the cause of it, but when someone explains same symptoms of what millions and hundreds of thousands of other people have explained and their problems, and you're aware of this, GoPro, why would you waste my time making a reference video when you was like, oh no, another one, and another one. People keep calling about the same problem, which means I beg to ask this question, but what's going on with your quality control? I just need to know. I need to know how to approach this scene with you, GoPro, because obviously you think the consumer is wrong. And I see how your representatives talk to the consumers. So right before my conversation, I initially stated that before we start, I just let you know I'm experienced in technology. I'm very tech savvy. What you're about to ask me is what other GoPro representatives have asked before in the past. Have you factory reset the camera? Have you did the SD card flash reset? Yes, I did all of that and still wouldn't work at all. So with that said, GoPro needs to fix the firmware or a bug. It seems more of a bug that has something to do with the response of this adapter and how it responds to older cameras, because mind you, the adapter does not work for GoPro Hero 9, which is like forcing you to buy new and other accessories, and then they come out with a little monitor. That's not for everyone. I'm be honest with you, that's not for everyone. And for the price they're asking for it, it's the same monitor that is from the GoPro Hero 8. So take that with a grain of salt. But with that said, guys, I'm shooting this on the GoPro and 2.7K, 24 frames in linear. Wow. Uh-oh. He's going for it. He's going for it. Let's see what he does. Let's go see. Let's be nosy. Look, he's following him. See, people? Welcome to Portland. Entertaining. But yeah, people should not, if you're driving on a two-way street, you know it's a two-way street, you shouldn't take up the whole entire street. Yeah, the guy was center in the street. Like, there he is. He was center in the street, and here he goes again. He chased him down like a boss, though. Chased him down like a boss. You gotta give him that. Yeah, you blocking also bicyclists and rollerbladers or scooters, and we don't know which way you're going. You don't have any blinkers on. It happens here in Portland. But anyway, like I said, guys, it's been 11 minutes into this video. I appreciate you guys' time, but this is my story with GoPro. The adapter works. I'm using it now to power the GoPro with no battery. Yes, you can use this without a battery. I don't recommend keeping the battery in the GoPro. You don't know for sure what that does to the battery long term. So just leave the battery out. But with that said, everyone, I am using an ND filter, but I'm using an ND 8. But in most cases, as you can see, I'm perfectly exposed. But sometimes when the sun comes into view, it kind of overexposed me a little bit. But I can fix that in post. Ching ching. Like I said, guys, you guys want to support this channel, all you have to do is subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell, hit the thumb button up. If you want to financially support the channel, you can. All of that information is in the descriptions below, so go check that out. My website, all the links, all the professional photography gear that I use for my daily photography, YouTube, and video logs and documentary videos. Ooh, that sun is bright. I should use a better ND filter. I think this looks great. Actually, I'm gonna upload this raw the way it is, so you guys get a good experience how I shoot. And I'm shooting this in linear, not wide. But yeah, this contraption here that I built from parts, other parts, yeah, came out pretty okay. And I didn't have to spend $1 because I already had it, which makes sense. But with that said, everyone, I'm Panda. Go Bucky. Alright, my stuff is at the hostel. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. I don't know why I'm so hungry. And that's the thing. But when I eat a little bit, but then I don't eat the rest. I save it, and then later I eat it. It's like I'm nitpicking, and I normally don't do that. And I've been having really stomach pains lately, blackouts, forgetting where I put stuff at the moment. It's kind of concerning, and I think that's due to stress. And I need to take better care of my mental health. And I hope you out there will do the same. Hey squirrel. Hey squirrel, look at my new toy. Oh, don't run. Oh. Gotta show off my new toy. Everyone's looking and like, oh wow, you got that GoPro all set up. Oh yeah, I do. I'm not playing. I'm the master at building stuff. I'm not the master, but I'm the master in my own panda world. Because I come up with stuff, I come up with ideas, and I try to put them together. If it doesn't work, plan B, plan C. That's the way it always has been for me. My mind just keeps calculated stuff when I'm in the mood. Ooh, couple bar. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget, eat, sleep, photography, videography, and repeat. I'll see you guys. Peace.